Alright, match, what is this, match 5 already. Alright, let's go for the 4-1 here. And I will keep this. A little disappointing because overall the max aggression that we were kind of hoping for just hasn't really materialized yet. Got two choices. I can play Forgotten Cave. I actually think I want to just cycle Forgotten Cave if they don't do anything. With 2 lands, I'm confident enough that that I can get there. And this is one reason why Forgotten Cave is so good, is that actually a lot of times you can just cycle it. But I just don't think you can play 16 lands. You just can't. It's just too risky. Having these available as lands is very good, but if you've got at least 2 lands, I think you can just cycle them like that there and dig deeper through the deck. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to get more value off of Abbott. You know, hopefully we don't get choked on mana, but I think with Light Up the Stage, I think we got a decent enough chance. Just like that this increases the spell density in the deck. It's nice. Ooh. So play to the board more with Abbott, or get guaranteed card advantage to Light Up Stage. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the opponent kills the Soul Scar. If they do, I think I'll just Abbott. If not, I think I'll Light Up the Stage. Okay. Guaranteed card advantage while I can. Not bad. I think I'll stomp at the end of their turn. Yeah. Best way to get value. And as you can see, our land situation is still developing just fine. Cycling that Forgotten Cave, the hope is that that will just make us that much less flooded as the game goes on. Alright. I think I'm gonna, yeah. It's fine. So I'm just going to stomp at the end of their turn. Stomp the Liliana. And then I think I'm going to Abbott just because it's a good, healthy source of card advantage. Make sure they can't take it with a discard spell. Of course, you know, the Bone Crusher is kind of a source of card advantage too, but not entirely, because unless they present a good stomp target, the stomp isn't necessarily card advantage in this matchup. But that was a nice 2-for-1. It's like 3 mana for a 2-1 Prowess creature and a 1-1 Prowess creature. Not bad if I do say so myself. I mean, we haven't run into any Death Shadow matchup, so it's hard to see if we're still in okay shape with the 4 Ratchet Bombs, even without Pyromancer. But I mean, this deck is still kind of doing Prowess things. Mr. Quill did turn up the heat, but I'm kind of wondering about the merits of playing Bomat Courier in that slot for max card advantage. Let's see here. Yeah, I could double Lightning Bolt next turn. See, to do that, or to do some kind of trick with Bone Crusher. Yeah, maybe I'll do some kind of trick with Bone Crusher because, like I said, I kind of want to get my card advantage value when I can. And I'm going to attack. Actually, probably, yeah, I'm just going to attack because... Yeah. Yeah, see, this way, I've got my Bone Crusher waiting in the wings. Still got more burn that I can hold on to. I like this slightly better than the double Lightning Bolt play. That's one good thing about Bone Crusher is that, see, like, they're not necessarily as ahead on cards as it seems because we got these 2 Bone Crushers waiting in the wings. So if this was Bomat Courier, they would be at 16 instead, and I'd have a counter on it. If they got a removal spell, I don't know. If they got a removal spell, then obviously Blister Quell was better because it dealt with the creature while it can. Doesn't look like they do. So here Bomat might have been better because it could have drawn an extra card, but it would have pumped up the Tarmogoyf a bit. Man, what is up with all these Stoneforge decks? Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna I'm gonna deal with the Stoneforge while I can. Yeah, and Batter Skull makes things tricky. Oh, another nice thing about shenanigans is that if they discard it, like in games 2 and 3, it can still come out back to my graveyard, which is always nice. If you have artifact removal specifically, yeah, they can discarding your only one can be kind of brutal. We're in a bad spot because we're hoping they don't draw land because of Batterskull, but at the same time, if they're not drawing land, they're drawing gas, which is also what we hope they don't do. So we're kind of in a darned if we do, darned if we don't type of scenario, if you know what I mean. And hopefully, I guess our best draw would be drawing a land so we can play Bone Crusher and return Jegantha to hand. Okay, I'll take. I think we lose this deck more likely by just getting outground by Batterskull. That is about one of the best cards that I think could have hoped for. Yeah, at the cost of a little efficiency, I'm just going to fire off the Lava Dart here. Could be wrong. Probably was wrong. Alright, so we're going to play out the Bone Crusher. Could be game-losingly wrong. Let's see, if I Lightning Bolt, then that's 9. 9 plus 7. Then it's 7 damage. Oh, so 3. Yeah, so that's 9 plus 3 and 4 is 7. I guess Flashback and Lava Dart is exactly lethal. Who would have thunk? Oh, wow. Nice. I don't know, maybe Booster Coil is good. I mean, it's sure turning on the pressure. Less card advantage, but definitely we want shenanigans. And I'll bring in 2 Blood Moons. I don't want to go all 4 because I think they can play around it without too much difficulty. Man, Lava Dart is good against the Lingering Souls, but I think I'm actually going to bring in the Ratchet Bombs. They're good against Goyf and they're good against Lingering Souls. What more can you ask for? Oh man, I actually got a lot of stuff to bring in. Blister Quell might have to come, as good as it was in that game, it might have to come out just because there's like, I need to bring in more stuff. Hard to imagine bringing out Lightning Bolt, but yeah, okay, can't bring out Lightning Bolt. I guess I'll take out Flame Slash and I'll put in Relic. So I'm a little, I think I got enough answers to Stoneforge Mystic. I got 12, Bone Crusher, Firebolt, Lightning Bolt. The rest of these are so important against Goyf, against Lingering Souls and Goyf, against the equipment package. Just hopefully hose them out with Blood Moon. I think decent sideboard strategy here. Alright, designate Jegantha. Well, remember how the funny thing is these hands are very borderline. I am going to keep, but like, these are definitely these borderline hands where it's definitely possible mulliganing them could be correct. But here, one nice thing though is we do have 2 Prowess creatures, so even if they take 1, hopefully another one can help set up the light up the stage, or hopefully we just draw lands. But you know, see, the one reason I like Forgotten Cave is that even though I kind of kept here, it's so borderline that I don't really feel too bad about having to ship a hand like this back if one of the lands is Forgotten Cave. Every once in a while I get like a hand of like 2 or 3 Forgotten Caves in my hand. 3 is probably keepable, but 2 can be kind of like clunky, and you might you know, you might end up mulliganing hands like that where you definitely wouldn't have if they were 2 mountains, so there is that. That doesn't really come up too much, and as you can see, this mostly we're cycling these Forgotten Caves, and that's really nice. Because whenever we cycle them, it's almost like pure value. Would have been excess lands. And the opponent strips away our card advantage. Okay, we're going Tomb. Still might run this league back with, I mean, I still might try again with Bomat Courier, because actually Bomat Courier seems a lot better against Death Shadow. Because you don't really want to, like, you don't really want to keep attacking with Prowess creature, but, you know, racking up a little extra card advantage here and there with the Bomat could be good. And obviously that's one of the matchups we want the most help with. Yeah, Ratchet Bomb is good here. They can't take it out of our hand. The Shenanigans is also safe from discard because it can always come back later when needed. Fireball's not a good card to discard, so, you know, I think we're okay. If we draw a land next turn, though, we will produce a juicy target for Thoughtseize, although, I mean, that's actually, they would use basically, I'm sure, all their Inquisitions. I don't know if they even leave Thoughtseize in after that beating they took in Game 1. I don't know if they want to lose more life. Huh, that's a Shenanigans target if I've ever seen one. Alright, well, as sweet as it is to put Jegantha in my hand, and actually I will, because I don't really see them, unless they play some weirdness like Castigate or something that exiles this from my hand. I actually think I kind of want them to play a creature and equip it. So I'm going to just put Jegantha in my hand. It's a better use of my mana, more mana efficient. It also encourages my opponent to potentially be less mana efficient. They have to imagine that if they play a creature and equip with Sword of Fire and Ice, they basically got the game wrapped up. Little do they know, we got Shenanigans. We've got Shenanigans, and we've got the card Shenanigans. This card might as well be called Janky. Jankiness. It's like its name is almost implies jank. But this is the kind of jank I can get behind. Yep, and they're gonna equip. Sweet. That's what I want to see. Alright. I think I will play that one out, but see here, it's right on curve. It doesn't really... Oh man, this is so sweet, because also I can deal with... Hopefully they don't have Graveyard Hate, because I can also deal with Batterskull if they play it next turn. This is almost like tilt-inducing jank right here. Getting janked out with Shenanigans. Oi. Well, Shenanigans does seem to be our one-stop shop solution to these kind of artifact strategies. I have the option to Ratchet Bomb this away. I don't know that I need to. But I think having it at 3 is nice. I can just keep it at 3 and... Nah, I don't need it just yet. Oh yeah, don't mind if I do. Oh shoot, silly me. Oh, that... Hopefully that's not a game-losing mistake. But that sucked. But you know, there is some merit to just having a Ratchet Bomb at 3. Because, you know, Liliana is one of the most backbreaking cards they could play here. And I probably do need to crack it though at some point because I'm gonna want to attack. Oh, I might not. I could maybe keep it at 3. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, that's that makes me wish I had it on 2. I might want to sack the Islet. Just Firebolt's nice and all, but I don't think what I need is like a no. I think what I need is like a Lightning Bolt, obviously, or something. No, not yet. Alright, well, I have more redraws. things are getting spicy. I don't have Thoughtseize. Like a lot of creatures in here. Let's see, 1, 6. So I can make that a 6/6. I'll take the hit. I'd like to think there's some advantage to keeping this at 3. Maybe disincentivizing a Liliana, which would otherwise be backbreaking here. Fortunately, they can also remove the shenanigans now, which is actually kind of not good. I don't know that Abbott would be doing that much here, though, but still having it around could have been nice. Let's make the ooze slightly bigger, though, too. So there's that. This is the only way I kind of feel like secretly keeping Ratchet Bomb at 3 might have been better, is if somehow... No. Ooh. Well, unfortunately I can't kill it in one fell swoop, so... I'm going to play the Jegantha. I think they may go for the shenanigans. That way they can play the Batterskull. I think they can play it next turn. I got one more creature in the grave. I think I have to kill Plague Engineer. And that gives them the ability to pump up ooze even more. But obviously, I can't take 8 damage and go down to 1. I could go down to 1. I just don't want to. Alright, well that makes it easier. I'll just take. Yeah, I guess they're worried about the crackback, which is reasonable. Hopefully they don't have Siege Rhino. Well, I mean, I'm sure they play Siege Rhino, but hopefully they don't have it in their hand. And Ratchet Bomb on 2 would have been a totally different game here. Well, I got the another shenanigans, even if they eat this. What I can do is I can bolt the Plague Engineer and I can attack for a ton. I'm gonna need to bolt the Plague Engineer though. Actually, I can just Ratchet Bomb. I can go to face, and then let's see, they'd be 11, -2, -2, -5. Oh, that's not gonna do it. It's not quite enough. That being said, I still like the idea of using Firebolt. And I think I will. And I think I'm actually going to go after the ooze. And here is the logic here. I can actually block with Jegantha and Lightning Bolt. It's people don't usually see that I can still use at least one of the mana that Jegantha produces. Of course, if this was Obosh, this would just be dead in one hit. So there's that. But don't forget, Jegantha still technically is not a vanilla 5/5. It's about as close to a vanilla 5/5 as you can get without actually being vanilla, but it's not actually vanilla. Well, actually, I guess I disincentivize an attack just by the nature of things. So they're going to go after shenanigans for sure. Oh. Yeah, I guess. Well, but this still opens up that lightning bolt line I was talking about. Surprised they didn't go after shenanigans. You would have thought that would be the better play. Well, there's the Liliana that we always kind of were afraid of, and I guess this kind of makes sense. And gotta sacrifice the Soul Scar. The good news is I can still kill the ooze, although unfortunately now it has to trade with the Jegantha rather than being a clean. I'll take the trade if he doesn't want to, if the opponent doesn't want to. Okay. Well, okay, here's how it's going to work. Yeah, at least I killed her Liliana. Alright, top deck war. No shenanigans for me. Relic. Not bad. I don't think I want to crack yet. Could actually be totally incorrect to leave this up. They might suspect something though, because yeah, I'll. This could be totally wrong, but I'm gonna keep pretending going up with this charade that the shenanigans is something actually useful. Well, this is bizarre. They're playing right into the shenanigans. As it turns out, though, yeah. All right, well, jig's up. I was hoping they'd play around it a little more, but they didn't. But it's okay. I've still got another shenanigans. Man, look at all this cycling of these forgotten caves. Can you imagine a world where that wasn't available? Oh man, they cracked the Verdant Catacombs. I didn't see that one coming. But looks like we still managed to deal with the Batterskull though, despite the Verdant Catacombs crack play. Ooh, the Blooming Marsh coming into play, tap play. That's also a good one. Ooh, the Mountain in the Hand play. Yeah, I'll just keep it for bluff potential because we don't really have Season Power Matcher in this version, so I'm not necessarily going to be punished. I don't think. Well, we could though because. All right. So, oh, they're out of artifacts. No, thank you. I guess I'll attack. Hopefully they block. I really hate the idea of bolting a Stoneforge. I don't think being at 2 really makes that big of a difference than 3, so I'm just gonna see if they present a better target next turn. This could be totally wrong, but at the same time, I just, no. Ah, yeah. The flood is real. Anyway, they can deal exactly 1. I don't know. Suddenly I'm beginning to rethink this, but I'm still sticking with my guns. They could bring me down to 1. If they do keep attacking, also, maybe light up the stage into like Swift Spear becomes lethal. Well, apparently my first match of the Sunday challenge. I'm not sure that I actually want to be in that now. Okay, glad I waited. Actually, do I have lethal? Let's see, 5. I could deal them 5, and then 3. Yep, that's lethal. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 is 8. All right, so good thing I held. This prevents me from getting blown out by a Siege Rhino. And a win, as they say, is better than a loss. Alrighty. I'm not sure if I'm going to record the challenge games because I think my play definitely goes down. Alright, let's see. Also, I'm not sure what version I registered. But alright, hey, a nice 4-1. Let's get to the wrap-up once I see how this first round goes.